Spiritual development plays an important part in the making of a United States Marine. Chaplain Lieutenant Brian J. McCraner, Chaplain Corps, United States Navy, will deliver the graduation prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to the invocation and remain standing for the presentation of the colors.
Let's pray. Gracious One, we are grateful that you will never leave us or forsake us, and for the strength your presence provides to us. For it was you who told us, when you go out against your enemies, do not be afraid, for I am with you. We are thankful today for these new Marines, for their perseverance. Fear not, new Marines, for you are part of the finest fighting force on earth, forged in fire, surrounded by the most capable warriors, and accompanied always by a holy presence. We are thankful for the families and friends of these young men, for their love and support. Fear not, families and friends of these new Marines, for your freedoms and your lives are forever protected by these brave men, first to fight, most ready when the nation is least ready. We are thankful today for the drill instructors, for their leadership, discipline, and sacrifice. We thank them for instilling in these Marines honor, courage, and commitment, values that forever remain woven into the fabric of every Marine. You prepared these men to be guardians of this great nation. Fear not, drill instructors, for you made Marines. Fear not, great nation of ours, for your protection lies in good hands. We fear not, O great one, for we know that you go with us always. Amen.
The staff for today's ceremony is comprised of Marines from the Recruit Training Regiment. The commander of troops is Captain Christopher T. Gribble, Company Commander, Company L, 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. The parade adjutant is Captain Christopher K. Larson, Company Commander, Company I, 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Please be seated. The adjutant now presents the assignment command to the commander of troops.
Morning, sir. Command's forward. Aye, sir. Go. Order! March!
Ladies and gentlemen, the battalion commander for 3rd Recruit Training Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Anthony P. Mariletti.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family across the internet, and distinguished guests. On behalf of the Commanding General of the Marine Corps Recruit Depot San Diego in the Western Recruiting Region, Brigadier General Heritage, and the Commanding Officer of the Recruit Training Regiment, Colonel Palma, it's my privilege to welcome you both physically and virtually to the graduation ceremony for Company L. It's also my privilege to welcome today's parade viewing officer, Colonel Robert Hancock, whose impressive bio you will hear shortly. Sir, it's an absolute honor to have you here today. Now, excuse me a moment while I address our newest Marines just one last time. Good morning, Marines.
Good morning, sir! Hoorah!
That was pure pride. Pride in yourselves and pride in the title that you've earned. And you should be proud, because amongst you are some of the finest that this nation has to offer. You see, when you arrived here, you were young and fit, 19 years of age on average and already in better shape than most of your peers. And we made you better. 98% of you are high school graduates, and 3 already have your college degrees. Further, you demonstrated a courage and a commitment that few of your peers could muster. When you raised your right hand and took that solemn oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States, and you come from every corner of the globe, in this case, from 6 different countries, with some coming from as far as Nepal and Vietnam, while others as close as right here in San Diego. But it was the pursuit of one goal that brought the 262 of you together. And that goal was to earn the title Marine. 3 months ago, you began our nation's most difficult entry-level training, when you arrived on your buses, stepped onto those historic yellow footprints. And over the course of the next 12 grueling weeks, your drill instructors forged you into a cohesive team of smartly disciplined, physically fit Marines, honing your minds and your bodies until you proved yourselves capable of marching long distances over mountainous terrain, carrying heavy loads on your back with little food or sleep, to always be where you were needed, when you needed to be there to accomplish the mission. You're gaining the mindset, being the most ready when our nation is least ready. Thanks to the highly skilled marksmanship instructors and weapons field training time camp penalty. When you arrive at your objective, you are capable of delivering precision rifle fire against pinpoint targets at a staggering distance of 500 yards. And so now, having completed the longest, the toughest, and certainly the most demanding entry-level training in the world, you now stand ready to carry out the legacy of Alcor as our nation's naval expeditionary force and readiness, prepared to defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Now, when you first got here, and we first offered you the challenge of becoming a Marine, I know the last thing on your mind was graduation. You were probably thinking, what in the heck have I got myself into? And how do I get them to stop yelling? Well, you had a lot to learn. You had many miles to run and many challenges to overcome. But you did it. And you stand here today as America's newest Marines. And we're proud of you. But you should be proud of yourselves. Because you can even attempt what you've accomplished. When you eventually get home, people will notice the difference. Your friends will look up to you. And when they ask you how you did it, because they will, make sure you introduce them to your recruiter. Because your drill instructors cannot wait to meet your friends. But you must always remember that with this new title comes new responsibility. The key strength about Marine Corps is not found in our weapons or equipment, but in the strength, character, and warfighting spirit of the individual Marine. That's what matters most in combat, and that's what sets us apart. So remember that and hold on to it. For the legacy of Alcor, of not only first to fight, but to always win our nation's battles, belongs to you now for safekeeping. For the world is a dangerous and chaotic place, and that's why we have you. So always remember that Eagle Globe and Anchor that we placed in your hands on top of the Reaper represents 244 years of Marines that have come before us. And you must always endeavor to be worthy of that legacy and protect what you've earned. So on behalf of the officers, the drill instructors, and support personnel of the Marine Corps Recruit Depot San Diego, it's my privilege to be the first to wish you fair winds, following seas, Semper Fidelis Marines, and welcome to the Corps.
Now taking his position in the reviewing area is today's reviewing officer, Colonel Robert M. Hancock. He's accompanied by Colonel Matthew J. Palm, Regimental Commander, Recruit Training Regiment, Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, California. Colonel Robert M. Hancock, Assistant Chief of Staff, Recruiting, Western Recruiting Region, Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego. Colonel Hancock was commissioned as an officer in 1996 upon his graduation from Pennsylvania State University and the Naval Reserve Officer Training Corps program. Colonel Hancock has served in a variety of challenging billets in numerous commands to include serving as Commanding Officer of Bravo Company and Battalion Operations Officer for 1st Battalion, 6th Marines, 2nd Marine Corps Division. Commanding Officer of Marine Corps Recruiting Station, Buffalo, New York, 1st Marine Corps District, Eastern Recruiting Region. Assistant Operations Officer, Future Operations Officer, and the Regimental Operations Officer for the 7th Marine Regiment, 1st Marine Division. In 2014, Colonel Hancock assumed command of Marine Combat Training Battalion, School of Infantry East. Colonel Hancock is currently serving as the Assistant Chief of Staff, Recruiting, Western Recruiting Region, Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego. Colonel Hancock's personal decorations include the Bronze Star Medal, the Defense Meritorious Service Medal, the Meritorious Service Medal with 2 gold stars in lieu of 3rd award, the Navy Marine Corps Commendation Medal with Valor and Gold Star in lieu of 2nd award, the Joint Service Achievement Medal, the Navy Marine Corps Achievement Medal, and the Combat Action Ribbon. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Colonel Robert M. Hancock. The Marines hymn has a history dating back to 1859. It is now directed that all Marines present and who have served honorably sing the words to the first verse as the hymn is played. Will the guests please rise? The next portion of the ceremony will be the traditional function of retiring the guidons. The guidons have been carried by the platoons throughout recruit training and are being retired to symbolize the disbanding of platoons. All civilian units in the Marine Corps carry such guidons, which identify the unit and are a source of pride to each individual member. Note that the honor of carrying these guidons is bestowed upon those Marines who displayed outstanding leadership qualities, motivation, and character, and were selected as the platoon honor graduates. The guidons will now be returned to the drill instructors. The honor graduate for platoon 3249 is Private First Class Nacha G. Demanche from Salt Lake City, Utah. The honor graduate for platoon 3250 and also the company honor graduate is Lance Corporal Armad H. Gonzalez from Salinas, California. Lance Corporal Gonzalez is also the recipient of the Chesapeake Polar Award for his outstanding meritorious performance while in recruit training. The honor graduate for platoon 3251 is Private First Class Robert C. Graham from Corpus Christi, Texas. The honor graduate for platoon 3253 and also the series honor graduate is Private First Class Jesus D. Martinez from Chicago, Illinois. The honor graduate for platoon 3254 is Private First Class Luke A. Portal from Wexville, Missouri. And the honor graduate for platoon 3255 is Private First Class Grant S. Brandenburg from Spicewood, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, the honor graduates of Company L. The company first sergeant will now give the command to the senior drill instructors to dismiss their platoons. Needless to say, this will be the most welcome command they've received throughout recruit training. This flyover consists of one AH-1 Zulu Cobra flown by Captain Brian Rizzo, followed by one UH-1 Yankee Huey, flown by Major Kareem Howard Severin.